The after school program and extracurricular activities. So, your normal day school program is designed for you to learn how to read and write, a bit about math, and have some minimal interactions with non familial community members in a safe space. Like there are adults there and they protect you if, things go wrong. But you should go to a normal day school. Like, I encourage that. But after school is where you hone your interests and explore your passions. So, I talked about dance as being one of my passions, but I want to just talk about a few of the after school programs that I participated in on summer programs. I'm putting those in like the safe category. The Alvin Ailey summer program, I feel like I've touched on it on some Finstagram accounts, but let's just dive in. It started for me as an idea. When I was in sixth grade, my teacher knew that I was like really passionate about dance because I would always talk about it. I would always draw about it. She heard me constantly talking to my friends about it. And so UC Berkeley was putting on the first Alvin Ailey summer camp. Now, Alvin Ailey is a very notorious African American dance, modern, and ballet company. Very, like, they're extremely prestigious in New York. And they were bringing a summer camp to UC Berkeley for the first time. So my teacher told me about it and she's like, you should go. She explained that it was a free camp and that they would provide a vending machine that had ice cream. Cause like I talked about my social class growing up, but like paying for the program wouldn't have been like the issue for me. It was more like incentivizing me to go. So my teacher telling me that I was gonna get free ice cream from, like, a vending machine, and she was basically telling me how the meal plan worked and, like, all the snacks that would be available all day because they provided, like, breakfast and lunch and 2 snacks during the day. So I was like, "Bitch, say less. I'm definitely going." So at that point, by 6th grade, in my elementary school, we already had a pretty extensive West African dance program. There was a woman from Haiti who'd come and she taught like a dance program, Miss Betty. She's really popular in our community. And I'd been taking her class for years at that point. So I already knew a lot about West African dance. I was already in like 3 ballet programs. They were like weekend classes and sometimes Wednesday nights. But Alvin Ailey, that dance camp was kinda cool because there were a bunch of kids who I was in other, summer camp programs, or I just knew them around the neighborhood, and they were going too. So I was like, "Yo, this is dope because I'll be able to hang out with them the whole summer." Because the camp was from, like, 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, and then at the end of the summer, you get to do this really cool, like, performance. So it's awesome looking back at that little compilation video, and when I see it now, they put me in the thumbnail for the video, which I thought was kinda funny because I just, like, I was re I didn't I mean, I liked Star Wars, it was fine, but I was really into fashion, like, Clueless was my favorite movie, and I saw Princess Leia had those 2 buns. So, I was having, like, a Princess Leia summer, and I was just, like, this black girl with Princess Leia buns, and I think they just didn't even know how to interpret this because white academics in cities like Berkeley and Boston, they don't know what black academics are. They've never seen like upper middle class black people. So like they don't know what Issa Rae is. They don't know what Olivia is. So you come across them and they're just like what the like you're literally a culture shock to them. Anyway, um so yeah, I knew it was gonna be fun. I knew I'd have an opportunity to hang out with all my friends. It was great. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll put the video in the description box. You should watch it. It's just like a little recap of what it was. I also want to talk about BYA for a second, mostly because BYA was Berkeley Youth Alternative, and that was like my after school program. I didn't actually choose it. My mom just signed up for me. And there was like a lot of after school programs in the city, and like most of my best friends actually we all went to different after school programs. And I think that was like a really good thing because we were able to like meet new friends in different places because we were split up. Like we were so close. We already spent like every weekend together, but by going to different summer programs, we got to make new friends from new primary schools and then just explore other activities with them. So that was great. BYA was also very interesting. It had a large population of like teenage boys who kind of became my older brothers in all this way and taught me a lot about basketball. I was able to do well, I'll talk about that in another video, but BYA was actually a really good experience for me. There were just so many there was, like, no girls who had a similar socioeconomic background as me, and we were so different in terms of, like, our lives, but because we were in the same program, we had these, like, cool ass experiences. Like, I remember Miss Wanda and putting on a Ritz, those little dance showcases. I'll talk a little bit about Sanjay and the New Orleans references and stuff there. There were some pretty interesting times, and I definitely was able to interact with some people who I probably would never have come across in other aspects of my life. But the after school programs and the summer camps are fire. And I also do want to say in most major cities, there are tons of financial aid options. Like the poor kids in every city, I don't know why, they just never really do the summer programs. But all the summer programs that cost money, they always have scholarships available for low income students. So if you're under the age of 18, or if you have, a niece, a nephew, a child under the age of 18, there's no reason financially that you can't find a summer program or an after school program to participate in simply because you are low income. You just have to fill out the application or contact the program and ask them for the financial aid application to attend. But I mean, it's very important for young people to spend time around other young people.